Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will pull a rune, a tarot card, and another rune for clarity on each position for your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Now, at the end, stay tuned because we will get a tarot card an oracle card of clarity from the messages from the Fairies Oracle deck this week. I've already meditated on the readings and shuffled on everything here, Sagittarius. So let's jump right on in. These are blessings or challenges here with aspects of the rune of Fehu in your energetic past. This is about abundance. Are you grounded, calling it in, and divinely connected, and calling it in from other, like, I don't chase, I attract kind of energies? Are you calling in that abundance? Right? Are you going outside of yourself with your responsibilities and you're like seeking abundance outside of your presence, right? And taking you off of your divinely guided path. So blessings or challenges here with abundance and how we view abundance. When I say abundance, what does that mean to you? Does it mean money? Does it mean that cattle, right? The money? Or does it mean love, joy, an abundance of things? This is clarified here with the Two of Cups reversed. So maybe in challenges of abundance as far as emotional reciprocity goes, maybe you're actually starting to look in your own cup for fulfillment rather than fulfilling your partner's cup. Take that how it resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are with a partner out there or with others out there, maybe you're just looking for that emotional fulfillment for yourself here. But this is a reminder too of an aspect of faith, to remain grounded and be aware too that you are divinely connected and you are divinely protected with the antlers here of the elk rune of Aries here, right? This is like standing in your own sovereignty, your own faith, right? Your grounded sense of stability and faith and sovereignty, right? Blessings or challenges thereof. So if this is a challenge with the Two of Cups you're clarifying, I think this is a challenge thereof, like maybe an emotional fulfillment of like an inner sort, maybe not with a partner per se, but maybe of an inner sort with like you're maybe not feeling fulfilled by your faith as much. You're not really having an abundance of faith, feeling like your heart's really not into it, whatever this is that you kind of came into this rune reading here with. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. And your now energy is a blessing or challenge here with the rune of Othala. This is about your stability. Whenever the runes are like this at the bottom here, Sagittarius, it's about that stable energy, right? Your stable, in this case, is your stable energy, your stable structure, your foundations, right? Your legacy work. What are you leaving behind for future generations, for others to like use as their foundations and build off of something and call it their own as well? Or what is the foundation you're using and leaving behind to build off of yourself here, Sagittarius, okay? Is it long-lasting? Is it healthy? Is it not healthy? Is it not so long-lasting? Yeah. Ace of Swords clarifies. This is like deciding something here. And this is about maybe like a familial aspect or a clan-related maybe aspect. Like maybe deciding, do I include this energy with me or with this legacy work, or don't I? Or maybe some other deciding factor here with this. It could mean like an inheritance, like a will or something like that too. But this is a good reminder here too with the Ace of Swords that, yeah, now is the time to make some decisive action, but also to do so with very much that clarity that a sword has two edges. So no matter what one way you swing it, it can cut both ways. There could be unintended, woundings if you're not careful. This is clarified here by the rune of Tiwaz, the god Tyr's rune, sticking up for what is right and just and true and balanced, kind of like Libra-ish energy here, Sagittarius. This could be an influence from a Libra energy, but this is that grounded vector of victory, sticking up for what is just and true and right. So this is like you showing up for what is like a daily dedication practice for you, like a discipline work for you, is what I meant to say. And that's kind of like a good direction, right, of building your foundation work, like deciding to do this in beautiful ways here. I think you feel like justified in doing so, simply with this from your energetic past. Make sure this isn't a reaction, though, that this is a grounded response. In your near future, it's Radho. Radho is surrendering to the energetic flow of things, maybe even moving on, traveling, leaving a house, spouse, or career, maybe an abusive energy or an energy that's just not going anywhere. But this is riding along with the energetic waves of your life, following your joy, following your bliss. Radho is kind of like the Chariot card in tarot as well. So, yeah, this is a lot more of being present, being in the now and in the flow of things. Seven of Swords reversed here. Yeah, it's not the time to go really looking in the shadows for things. It's just more time to be present with yourself. Yeah, in your near future. And I think you're deciding to do that here. Like deciding not to count on other energies as much as yourself. I think you're kind of looking out for your self-respect or dignity or your self-love, however you want to view it. This is the rune of Yera clarifying here. Endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings simultaneously. So this rune Yera, this is learning lessons too of what you sow is what you reap. Not really karmic lessons, but definitely like an action and reaction kind of thing. So you learn your lessons, you move on, you're getting some closure, and you're beginning something new, and you're moving on. Not the time to go digging in the shadows and like dwelling in the past, right? Or dwelling in and getting all, you're like, enough of that drama, on with life. Oh, we're going to get your rune for the influence here, Sagittarius, of the now. So this is Kenaz. Kenaz is that torch, the torch that lights the path for yourself and simultaneously for others, because others see that light too. So this is how you are shining that light, or what kind of light are you shining, that kind of stuff too. Are you leading by example? How are you manifesting? Are you trailblazing? This is like that Pac-Man energy, gobbling up dots. This is like the whole Wands suit in tarot, very fire energy here with this light, right? Are you leading by example? Are you taking your own medicine, right? This is what's influencing you. How are you manifesting? How are you showing up, right? This is clarified here by the Emperor, showing up with a lot of authority, maybe ego, a little bit of ego energy, maybe. It can be easily perceived as ego, but really that just really master of your domain and all you see kind of energy, and like moving forward with that sort of authority can be perceived as really big ego energy out there. Just be aware of that. Anyway, this is again is in the influence position, and the rune clarity here for this is now this, now this, now this, now these. Sounds similar, right? It's like needs, constraints, limitations in your life. You're going down your path, and day-to-day stuff happens. Balancing needs, constraints, limitations, more of that Libra-ish kind of energy of balancing things out in your life, fair judgment, and priorities, balancing priorities well, and being able to discern like your actual needs versus wants. I think this is like ego and like healing ego energy, and how you are you and your authority and your leadership, and how you perceive your limitations. Like, oh, I can't do that. That's ego energy. That is awesome ego energy when you're doing that. Like, I mean, not awesome like good, but bad. So yeah, just make sure this is grounded. This is all what's influencing you here anyway. Let's see what your advice here is for the now. What's your advice for right now for you, Sagittarius? This is the ancient Aurochs rune of Uruz. Now, Uruz here is the ox rune of that forward momentum, like an ancient. When you see that large beast running down a hill, it might be a couple slow steps to get going, but as it gains speed quickly, and it goes really fast. So each step needs to be that much more grounded and divinely guided and healthy and deliberate, right? Healthy being the key factor here, not just what we eat or drink, but realizing too we become most like the five energies we surround ourselves with, kind of thing. What's your self-thoughts, your self-talks like? Those are both different. They do mean a difference, right? What are the energies you surround yourself with? What are they surrounding themselves with? And because that affects you as well. Like your best friend's habits or addictions can have an effect on your life too, right? So just being mindful of what is like your social media habits, what you're listening to in the radio, what you're watching on TV, things like that. All perspectives of health, like getting into deliberate actions of what is healthy and divinely guided for you, and getting into that momentum. That's your advice here right now. Do so in very grounding ways. Two of Swords reversed. Here isn't really a time for that judgment as far as a separation between like work life or anything like that. Just focus on what is in front of you in your divinely guided path. It's not the time to make huge decisions right now. It's just the time to focus on what is healthy and building momentum into that direction. Okay, because remember, you're in this beautiful beginning. You need to get into those healthy steps, right? No big other big decisions. You just made one. I think I cheated. I think I pulled that rune right from the top, so I want to shake it up here a little bit. Get a different rune. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong set anyway. Or the incorrect one, the one I did not intend. I'll put that way. It's not... Okay, divinely guided. This is fun stuff. Okay, Awas here in the horse rune. And this is the rune of clarity for what to do right now. Okay, so this is going to get into that reciprocal, being able to lead and be led, right? So maybe some of this is a little bit of your energy too, and realizing like this is some of the healing, like, yeah, you need to also correct yourself in the process. Being able to be that grounding source for that trusted energetic source in your life, or being able to go to that trusted energetic source in your life and like get like your grounded sense of flow, kind of spiritual recharge, connection back with them. This kind of like a pilgrimage kind of energy. This could actually even be you traveling, for you to travel and gain that momentum of travel to a different place, or a pilgrimage energy. But I don't really think that's what this is, but I think this is like a healthy, maybe a repair of relationship. So take that how it resonates. This could be that trusted energetic source in your life, could be your relationship with your inner self in some aspect, or divine source, or a family member, a partner, a co-worker, and a pet. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? Let's see what's in your outcome. Beautiful new beginnings. With the birch goddesses Rune Berkana, you are beginning new things out there. And you're getting into that familial style type of nurturing, you have mother's love kind of energy, like from that pilgrimage, I think, too. Maybe this is a reconnection with family. But regardless, this is you being able to get into a blessed new beginning. And it looks like you're closing off a chapter here and getting off into, to begin something is to end something, right? And you're like moving on. All right, not time to dwell in the shadows here in your future, but you're blessed in your new aspect, a new way of being, a new business, a new relationship, a new sense of travel, a new sense of inspiration, like new just way of being, right? This is beautiful, and you're nurturing into that, like nurturing into this new you and this new beginning. Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, not a good time to listen to other advice, I think, for your emotional fulfillment. This is like all about finding that you are enough for yourself right now. You're not listening to other guidance like you should be feeling this way. You should be feeling that way. I think you're honoring and you're grounded in this sense here, in your new sense of beginning here, regardless. You don't really have to listen to like what the experts have to say, like how you should be feeling at such and such a time or such and such a date or things like that. Like if it's time for closure, it's time for closure, and you can move on. I mean, everything in divine timing, really, right? But the rune of clarity here is Gable. Gable is stability, gifts, gift, right? Spiritual gifts. The stability again, right? That's this is divine reciprocity as well. This is like a repaired Two of Cups energy to me, or the Lover's card in tarot as well. But this is, I think, like a new aspect of a relationship here for you in some sense, where you are finding emotional fulfillment in a new way, in a healthier way, and you're moving forward in other steps, and kind of like almost like trailblazing into your new ground, like not really having to listen to other people say, because you still have this like authority of like the emperor kind of energy here. You don't have to listen to how other people should be telling you how to feel. Honor yourself, right? And be in your faith, right? So beautiful energies here. Let me know in the comments below how it resonates. Let's get the messages from the Fairies Oracle card here for you, Sagittarius. Now, Divine and the Fairies, please show us one card of clarity. What one card does Sagittarius need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune Reading? What one card of clarity? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways, Sagittarius. Get some exercise. Just getting active, and that actually helps you move forward in healthier ways and being grounded as well. Like, look at all this grounding energy. Whenever the lines are going straight down, as grounding energy, and this is in your advice, you need to be super grounded. Like all the energy is saying, get grounded, get some exercise. So getting exercise, again, is a way to get yourself grounded. And at the bottom of the card, again, it says, as a reminder, as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Now, Sagittarius, the fairies know the importance of physical activity. They play, they dance, and they run around daily to keep themselves in good physical shape. Moreover, they know that exercise is the secret to lasting energy, health, and happiness. It's a wonderful stress reducer that can improve every area of your life, including your career, finances, and your relationships. You drew this card because your body is crying out for cardiovascular or muscular stimulation. If you ask the fairies, they'll help you in finding the time and motivation to exercise in fun ways. Additional meanings for this card, Sagittarius, are that to do something physical today, like now, do something physical, dance in place if you can. Another one is to take a cue from the fairies and to take dance lessons. Another meaning is exercise outdoors in nature to benefit from the fresh air and sunshine, as well as increasing your connection to the fairies. Another meaning is to do yoga, tai chi, or other Eastern exercise techniques. Another meaning is to exercise with your children or other loved ones. Another one is to join a sports team or to meet new friends. And finally, the last meaning on this card is to say positive affirmations to and about your body. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.